Good morning, children. Today let us learn few topics in agriculture, and this is the time we have to upgrade ourselves to the digital technology for our studies. As a part of that, let us discuss few topics today. So I will ask you few questions. Based on that, you can assume today's topic. Now tell me, which are our basic needs of life? Yes, food, clothing, shelter. These three are our basic needs. Now tell me, among these three, which gives energy to the body? Yeah, food gives energy to the body. Okay, from where we'll get this food? Is it possible to grow food for ourselves? No. So we need a friend, a person who grows food for everyone. Who is he? He is farmer. So the person who grows food is called as farmer, and this occupation is called agriculture. So it is clear that the person who grows food is called farmer, and this occupation is called agriculture, and the person who is doing this occupation is called an agriculturist. Okay. Now today in this session, let us study a few processes which involved in the agriculture. So among those, the first process is ploughing. Here you can see a picture of ploughing. A farmer is using animals, bullocks, to plough the field, and another picture, a farmer is using tractor. So you can understand that we can use animals also and tractor also to plough the field. This process helps the farmer to loosen the soil, and it helps for the crops to grow well. The second process is selection of seeds. While selecting the seeds, farmer should be very careful. Always he should give importance for the high HYV seeds. HYV is high yielding variety seeds. So if he selects good seeds, obviously his crops also will be good. So this is one of the important second process. The third process is sowing seeds. Yes, after the selection, he should sow the seeds, and there will be a system. Some crops need some distance, all that. He should see that, study that, and do the third process of sowing seeds. The next process is irrigation. Irrigation, what is irrigation? Irrigation is supplying water to the plants. This process is called irrigation. Usually in India, we are using these three methods of irrigation, which you can see on the slide. The first one is sprinkler irrigation. Second one is canal irrigation. Third one is drip irrigation. In sprinkler irrigation, water is supplying to the field, like sprinkling water by using small jets. Here water will be sprinkled to the whole field. And in the second picture, you can see small canals. Through these small canals, water is supplied to the crops. And the third picture is drip irrigation. You can see small pipes are connected to each plant here. Through these pipes, every plant will get the water. And this drip irrigation is one of the best process to consume the water also. Okay, these three are the methods of irrigation. Irrigation means supplying water to the plants. The next one is fertilizing. After irrigation, after supplying water, for every plant, farmer should supply fertilizers. Children, if we are eating the food every day also, sometimes we feel malnutrients. So doctor will suggest us to take some additional nutrients like vitamin tablets, syrups and all. In the same way, plants also need some additional nutrients. These are called fertilizers. Here you can see there are two types of fertilizers. The first one is organic fertilizer. The second one is chemical fertilizer. This organic fertilizer is produced, most of the time it is produced by the farmer itself by using the cow dung, bio waste, green manure, all that. He will produce this fertilizer, and it is not harmful to the plants and the people also who eats this crops. So it is always organic fertilizers are good for the plants. The second one is chemical fertilizer. This is also a fertilizer. It is produced in factories by using some chemicals. Okay. Now the next process is weeding. So weeding is growing of unwanted plants along with crops. So these unwanted plants or weeds will spoil our plants. So every farmer, he will remove the unwanted plants. This process is called weeding. The next process is pest control. As crops are grown, these crops will attract so many insects and worms which are in search of food. So they will attack these crops. So to save his crops, farmer should use some pests. So this process is called pest control. You can see a farmer is using small machine to spray the medicine. It is like a medicine. So it will kill those insects and worms which consume the crops. Here also we have two types of pests. The same, one is organic and another one is chemical. Organic pesticides are good. The next one process is harvesting. As crops grown to a particular time, farmer should harvest his crop. You can see one farmer is using tractor and another farmer, they are working manually, and you can see they are maintaining social distance, wearing masks, all precautions they have taken, and they are working in the field. Harvesting is nothing but cutting the crops. After harvesting, winnowing is the next process. So here you can see a farmer is separating dust and grains. So by using the wind, here he is separating grains and dust. After winnowing, in a good place, farmer will store his crops. It is storage of crops. The next process is transporting. Farmer should supply his crops to the market. So this is the process of transporting the crops. See, here in a market, all grains are ready to sell. We will purchase this and prepare the food at home. So these are the process of growing crops. See children, in India, agriculture is one of the primary occupation. More than 60% of the people are depending on agriculture. After 1950s, for the development of agriculture and industries in India, they brought the system of 5-year plans. With the help of these plans, and they brought a system of green revolution. Green revolution is giving more importance to increase the production in the field of agriculture. So farmers, earlier they were growing crops only for family members, just for eating purpose. After this green revolution, farmers started thinking agriculture is also like a business, and we should make profit from this. So they started using so many modern technologies, irrigation system, all that. So it helps farmers to grow more crops and to earn money, make profit, and to lead good life. So this is all about the process of agriculture, and in the next session we will study some other topics. Now let us have a small activity. Okay, so here there are some pictures. Identify the given process of agriculture. As you all know, we all discussed about some of the process of agriculture. Just you identify this process. See the first one. Which is the first process of agriculture? A, that is pest control. Yes, here you can see farmer is controlling pests by using some medicines. The second picture, B, it is ploughing the land. The third picture, C, what is that? Yes, that is supplying water through the canal. So it is a canal irrigation system. The fourth one is harvesting. Here farmers are cutting the crops. These are the. Now let us arrange these four in an order. Okay, so tell me, among these four which comes first? So the B comes first, that is ploughing. After that C, that is supplying water or irrigation system. Then A, that is pest control. Then D. So these are the processes. So understood, children? The next activity is expand HYV. While explaining as a second process, I told you something. What is this HYV? HYV is high yielding variety. So farmer should select high yielding variety seeds. So second one is agriculture is a dash occupation. So agriculture is dash occupation. In India, as I told you, agriculture is the primary occupation. Third one, the animal used to plough the field is, that is bulls. Fourth one, removing the unwanted plant is known as, yes, removing the unwanted plants is known as weeding. Okay children, hope you all understood. And in the next, this is not the end, and in the next session we will learn some other topics. Thank you.